Before this video starts, I just want you guys to know, this is not a live commentary. I'm just using Francis Ngannou because he won last night. Don't worry about the gameplay. I just kind of jumped on ranked and found a game, so I got something for the backdrop. I was going to jump on quick play, but I decided not against that because I don't know. I feel like a lot of people would say so. I'm like, oh, you can't do this on ranked. So I jumped on ranked. I did lose at the end of the fight. You're not going to see that. I did lose. I ducked down, and he threw an uppercut in the end of the fight. Anyway, guys, see you in the video. Hey, what's up, guys? It's Legacy. And right now I'm just doing a little bit, this video is just a little bit of a recap of what happened last night on UFC ESPN. I'm just going to go over on the co-main event and the main event. The co-main event was James Vick and Paul Felder, and the main event was Cain Velasquez versus Francis Ngannou. Going to start with the co-main event. Paul Felder came out and he started looking very good, very well. Don't get me wrong, this was a very competitive fight. The fight was back and forth. It wasn't like a one-sided beatdown. It could have looked like it a little bit because of how Paul Felder was attacking the front leg and how nullified James Vick's movement was. But it was a lot closer than what I believe a lot of people think it was. James Vick was still throwing shots down the pipe and was still landing nice shots that would snap Paul Felder's neck back. It was really good. But the big winning thing for Paul Felder was those calf kicks. He was going off with those low calf kicks. It nullified James Vick's game right away. You could tell, like, after absorbing three or four of them in the first and second, like in the first round, it was over from there when it came to what he really wanted to do. The fight wasn't over by any means. Like I said, it was still very competitive and he still fought good. But it was what James Vick wanted to do was throw combinations, and he just couldn't do it, like, because he couldn't put a lot of weight on that leg for a while. So it was still good. Paul Felder showed up. He looked good, nullified James Vick's game. He was very entertaining in there too, throwing, spinning back fists, spinning wheel kicks, spinning kicks to the body. It was a really good showing by him against a top 10 fighter in the lightweight division. I hope this isn't the end for James Vick. I do like James Vick. He's a shit talker, but I enjoy the way he fights and how he fights and watching his fights. So I really hope this isn't the end for James Vick. I doubt it is. He'll be back. Paul Felder is just a beast. When it comes to Paul Felder, though, I don't know really where he goes from here. When you look at the top 5 guys, I don't want to be that guy, but I don't know who he's beating in the top 5. Just to name a few of them, you have Conor McGregor, you have Al Iaquinta, you have Tony Ferguson, you have Dustin Poirier. I don't know who he beats in those guys. I don't see him beat Tony. I don't see him beating Conor. I don't see him beating Dustin or Iaquinta. It's going to be a road for him. And I'm interested in seeing how he does at lightweight. I'm excited for it. But yeah, it was a good fight. I really enjoyed it. Paul Felder came out there and showed up. James Vick wasn't able to show up because Paul Felder got rid of his game right away. Okay, and on to the main event with Cain Velasquez versus Francis Ngannou. A little bit of a disappointment, not in a sense of like, because Cain lost kind of thing, but all this hype up and and it ends within 30 seconds. But I gotta give it to Francis. A lot of people are saying it was the knee that popped out. I could be 100% correct. It really could be. But when I rewatched the replay, it really looked like Francis landed a really short uppercut, and then right afterwards the legs buckled. Of course, the knee could have been part of that issue, but it didn't look like just Francis put all of his weight on him and then his knee gave out. That's not what it looked like to me. Francis did land shots. Even when Cain was throwing those head kicks, Francis was landing shots. I was sitting there like, Cain's being really aggressive right off the start. Why is he being this aggressive kind of thing? Because he was trying to hit Francis, and Francis was landing already pretty damn big shots. And it was a little confusing to me because I expected the same fight as Stipe Miocic, you know what I'm saying? That's what I expected Cain to do. But no, he came out a little aggressive, and if he got caught, he got caught. If his knee gave out, his knee gave out. Either way, and this shows you how strong and powerful Francis is if Cain can't really support your weight and your knee gives out. That's good positioning by Francis. That's all I'm gonna say. But yeah, Cain came out. he started throwing head kicks, starting to move a lot. Francis was just kind of chilling, just kind of waiting, you know, throwing a strike here and there when he could. And then Cain did something, and Francis just started throwing strikes. And those strikes looked like it hit his neck or his shoulder. And then he threw with his right hand, and then with his left hand, it looked like he threw a little uppercut. And then that's what gave Cain... That's what it looks like to me, that made Cain kind of flat out on the floor a little bit. And then right after that, Francis started throwing shots to the head. Cain did scream throughout the thing. So, I mean, when he got dropped, I know the knee was a thing for real. I know that wasn't just like... I know that did happen. His knee did get jacked up in that fight. But I don't think it was just the knee for the reason he went down, if that makes sense. I could be 100% wrong. I'm just seeing what I saw. I wanted Cain to win this fight. I'm a big Cain Velasquez fan. I've been watching him for a long time. So seeing him lose like that was really heartbreaking. It really hurt, not gonna lie. To see Cain lose like that quickly in that manner, it really kind of broke my heart. But he'll be back. I hope so. I don't want this just to be another path to injury recovery like it's been with his back and his shoulders. But yeah, this video is going to be short, guys. I just want to talk a little bit about this. If you want to talk about it, you know, comment down below and I'll comment back to you. Also, I'm starting to stream on Twitch. A little bit. I didn't really know there was a community of UFC 3 players. I didn't know there was. I just thought there was Marshall Mine and that was about it. But no, there's a full community of all the top guys I fight every day. And they're up there just streaming and posting videos and stuff. I want to be part of that. So I'm gonna get on streaming. I'm gonna be still uploading to YouTube as much as I can. But you know, streaming sounds like it could be fun. So that's what I'm gonna do. Anyway, guys, it's been Lexi. I hope you enjoyed and have a nice day. Peace.